Hey, this for legacy. I play the game, I don't let the game play me. I'ma need my shirt back. Hey, that's the legacy.
Chapter 8, Presence. Okay, so in this chapter, I took the time to talk about ways to flip your situation. Your circumstances won't always be great and they won't always be bad, you know what I'm saying? But it's important that you look at everything that you have going on and learn how to flip that and learn how to flip it for your good, right? So FLIP is an acronym that stands for free yourself, learn the process, inspire others, and gain a new perspective. The minute you sign with the institution, you gain a brand new audience. It's like they automatically tag you on their social media websites, and it's like you gain like this flood of people, right? You get so many people. That is just the first wave of new people that will be entering into your atmosphere or your life. So it's important that you understand that everybody is not here for you and everybody is not playing fair. So your circumstances will fluctuate often. You have to be sturdy enough to withstand all of that movement and also understand how to take advantage of your opportunities. So throughout this chapter, I talk about different things that you should be aware of when it comes to gaining value and information. So the first thing I talked about was finding a mentor on campus. There's a lot of different types of people on campus, but getting in touch with your staff or like your professionals on campus will help you gain a better perspective about how you can use the time when you're in college. I also talked about utilizing your resources. There are a gang of programs on campus. There are so many different departments, from your counseling department to your financial aid department, athletics, student affairs. All of these different departments offer something different. So I wanted to make sure that I told you about each one of them so that you can research it and find out more information for yourself when it comes to your institution. All of these departments are on campus to help you evolve and become a well-rounded individual. So I want you to take full advantage of those things. One of the major keys of this chapter is encouraging you to be active in your journey. So for most of you, the classroom can be fun, but for some of you, it's intimidating, right? You feel like you don't want to say anything to make you sound dumb or make you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. But I think that you need to flip that perspective because honestly, you're an expert in your experience. And I think a lot of people that go to school with you may not have had access to that perspective before. So it's kind of important that you speak up and be vocal about the things that interest you or the things that you know something about. For most of y'all attending PWIs, some of the people on those campuses have never interacted with someone from our culture. As crazy as that sounds, it can be very true. Like, you might be the first Black person they see. You may be the first Mexican person they see. You may be the first Hispanic, Asian, whatever, that they come into contact with, like close contact with. So I want you to be empowered and I want you to speak and be active in discussions and stuff, because if we don't create our own narrative, other people will have room to create it for us. And I think that it's your experience, so you're the expert in that field. And I need you to speak up and be vocal and teach them what's acceptable and what's not. They just might get uncomfortable or be uncomfortable, but our people have been uncomfortable for like 200 plus years. So, I mean, they can be uncomfortable for 10 minutes while you speak. So be vocal, be willing to speak up, be yourself. Do not water yourself down. Be who you are, full-fledged. I even talked about my journey when it came to transitioning into school and stuff. I felt like I had a little identity crisis when I first stepped on campus because I was just trying to figure out, how do I act? How do I need to, address certain things? And I struggled with that for a little while, but I love how God used other people to teach me about me. So basically, hearing my classmates and hearing my peers' stories and like how they basically kind of breeze through helped me to like it really empowered me because I knew my journey was a lot different from theirs. And I knew that I struggled a little more. And for me, I used to think that was a problem, but now, well, at that moment, I was like, this is my superpower, yo. Like, the fact that I've already dealt with the things that they haven't, and I've overcame that by the grace of God, I know that I can overcome anything because I've done it. We've done it multiple times. And it's the same thing with you. Being from the hood is not a bad thing. I'm not praising it and I'm not like glorifying it, but the things that you've been through has kind of groomed you and prepared you for the highs and lows of college, the highs and lows of life. And you've overcome many things that some people haven't even encountered yet. So it has built like a grit inside of you that nobody can really turn off. You can turn it on and off, and you know how to like maneuver different situations because you had to navigate this crazy life of yours. So I wanted you to know that it's important that you embrace your journey, the good and the bad, and know that all of that stuff that you've been through, everything has groomed you into the person that you are today. And you got a beast mode switch, yo. Like, you can really, really, really like kill it out here because you have the best of both worlds, street smart and book smarts. And when they merge together, it just changes the game. You can adopt a different mentality and you approach situations a lot differently because it's more of a solution based versus, oh my God, what am I gonna do type of thing, right? So I just wanted to encourage you that it's important that you value your journey, and that's your superpower. And let other people speak and hear their perspectives, and also speak up for yourself and your culture as well. You gotta do more than just survive. You gotta thrive, yo. Like, give yourself permission to live and give yourself permission to keep going. No matter what you've dealt with, no matter how many disappointments you've had, give yourself permission to see this thing through. You just might surprise yourself. And I mean, I'm telling you, you can do anything you put your mind to because God is with you. All right, y'all, until next time, stay focused, keep grinding, and respect the process. I'm Coach K. If you need anything, contact me at Level 27 Coaching on all social media platforms, or come to our website at www.level27coaching.com.